Hi everybody, Isaac here, and this is Julie Hall, and we've been cooking together, right?
Yes.
You came to cater this party of mine, right?
Right.
And she made the most delicious Petit Fours, and I was like, who is this girl? Like, I must know this woman better, right? All right, so show me, where do we start, darling?
So we're gonna start by making some homemade almond paste, and it goes in the batter for the cake. For the layered Petit Fours, which we'll show you how to do that later. But this is the base for the cake itself.
So this is almond flour, what you're talking about.
Almond.
Right?
This is almond flour.
Almond flour.
And I have 3 cups of that, which we're gonna pour in here.
Boom.
And then 3 cups of powdered sugar.
All right.
Okay. We have 1 egg white, and I'm gonna add another egg white to make it 2.
So it's 2 egg whites.
It's 2 egg whites all together. What we're gonna do first is pulse this together.
Oh, smart. Okay. All right, I'm gonna scrape the sides down a little bit.
So now we're gonna add our egg whites in.
Okay.
And we're gonna add 2 teaspoons of almond extract.
Okay.
Okay. It's coming together.
Yeah?
I wonder if we tried high.
Try.
There we go.
So then this comes out, it's a bowl of almond paste.
It
right?
is,
So
yeah.
it's 2 bowls of almond paste, but it smells
scale.
good. It smells like almonds.
We need 1 pound.
Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, that's a pound. All
Okay.
right. Okay, so we're gonna start the batter. Now that we have the almond paste,
Right.
we're gonna start the
Homemade.
batter for the cake.
Right. So we're gonna add this to our mixer.
All right, that's a pound of almond paste.
Pound, yes.
Boom.
We can
And
make
that's
it
a
in
mixer with a paddle.
Mixer with a paddle, yeah. And then to that we're gonna add 1 cup of sugar.
Wow, that's massive amount of sugar.
Okay, so now
This gets creamed.
we're gonna cream this together. We're gonna mix it together a little bit. Okay, just gonna slightly mix it up. Now we can add the butter in.
How much butter is that?
Oh, so this is 1 cup of butter or a half a pound. You want
How many sticks of butter is half a pound? 2?
2
Right,
sticks. Yep. So that we can put on for a while. It needs to get light and fluffy.
Could you imagine having to mix all this by hand?
They must have very strong
They
arms.
must have been so strong, those men and women. Okay, now we're going to start slowly beating it, right? Let's start slower, and then once it softens, you can go a little faster, right?
Yeah, sometimes it takes a little bit to break up that almond paste.
Yeah.
There we go. So this is 1.5 cups of eggs. So it's about 6 to 7 eggs, depending on the size of your eggs. But it's about 6 large eggs. So what we're going to do is add them in
Slowly?
slowly at
All right,
first,
let's
and
do
then
it,
we can
and then-
speed it up as they get mixed in.
Go on.
And then after we add them all in, we'll
So
scrape
it's
it
eggs
down once.
and whites, yolks and
Whole
whites.
eggs, whole eggs.
Okay.
Yep.
Ooh, that one almost jumped out.
Uh-oh. So now we're going to scrape down the sides.
Ooh! Sorry, I went the wrong direction. Jesus. So now we're going to zest a lemon.
We're going to zest a lemon. So the zest of the lemon is just the yellow outside. You don't really want the white part because it's very bitter. But this adds a lot of lemon flavor without actual liquid. So.
Look, see how good she is at zesting?
Okay, so there's the zest. Get all that goodness in there. And we'll put that in here. Okay, and then we have a teaspoon of vanilla extract, a teaspoon of almond extract, and we can give that a little mix.
Almond extract, I see. You're so clever.
Almond extract gives it a lot of flavor. Our last ingredient is the flour. And put the flour in.
Put it all in at once.
All in at once.
And this you should start on a low speed, right?
Yes, low speed.
I like that you put like cups in actual clear cups, like a cup of flour.
Yeah,
I would use a dry measurement for that.
Well, yes. I measure it with a dry.
Right. Okay.
I scoop it up and then flatten it off, and this is so everybody can see.
That's very little flour because it's such a rich, like a moist cake. Do you know what the name of the cake? Like, is there a name for this cake, like genoise or financier or something? I don't know. They all have different names.
It's not a financier. There's frangipane is the name.
Frangipane.
Yeah.
Oh, that's frangipane.
But that's
but
not.
frangipane
This isn't it.
is like almond cake. Yeah,
this is
exactly.
like an almond cake. So that's enough. So that's
enough
mixed
beating.
enough.
Okay.
Yep. You don't
Stop
want to
beating. Don't overbeat your cake. Don't do it. It'll be
overbeat it.
tough. Look at me. That's pretty. I'm like covered with sugar and powdered flour and things. Okay. And some really lucky person gets to lick that out.
Yes.
Namely me.
And we'll just do a quick folding here.
That is so tasty.
So we have our oven preheated at 375. So we have 3 half-size cookie sheet trays.
Okay.
And we buttered them and parchment lined
them.
Yeah, just parchment on the bottom. What we're gonna do is try to evenly distribute into 3 pans our batter.
Do you have any advice for us in terms of evenly? You use the word evenly.
It doesn't have to be perfect, but you just kind of want to eyeball it. Just start out with a little bit in each one and then kind of go.
Little by little and then add.
Yeah, then you can add as you go. So.
Now, is this the job for an offset spatula?
This is a job for an offset
spatula. It is,
spatula.
right?
Yes. I think that looks pretty even. What do you think?
I do too.
Okay.
Should we spread?
Yes. And you do want to spread it fairly flat.
Yeah, as evenly as you can.
Yeah, because otherwise when you press it down, you might have lower parts.
The thing about cake batter is that you keep in mind is that you always think like, oh my God, it's not enough cake batter, but it is.
It is,
yeah. Exactly.
By the time you put these
Here
3
you
layers
do this.
together.
You're better at this than me. Good. Nice.
I think that's pretty good. There's one. Yeah, the tediousness of this pays off in the end.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
oh, so look at how she mothers that batter in those cookie sheets. It's so satisfying to watch. It's really horrible to do, but it's really satisfying to watch.
It seems like
it's
might
very
be
soothing.
calming.
I feel like I could fall asleep right now watching you do this. Oh, look at those beautiful cakes. So pretty.
I think that looks good.
So now pop them in the oven. Ready? Shall we?
Let's go.
I like these half-size trays because
you can put them side by side.
They fit side by side. Okay, so those now bake for how long?
About 12 to 15 minutes.
12
and
to 15
halfway
minutes.
through, I suggest rotating.
Oh,
trays.
Really? Rotating on shelves.
Yep.
Positioning halfway through. Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. So.
Go do something for 12 minutes. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So now these have come out of the oven. They have cooled, right?
About 15 minutes probably.
Okay.
You just want them
Room
to not be hot.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Right. So what we're gonna do is take out each layer, and we're just gonna run a knife along the edge.
Okay.
So they come out well. And I have a tray here that has parchment paper on it. And what we're gonna do
Invert.
is invert.
There we go.
There we go. Ding. Okay. So now we have the parchment paper on the bottom that we need to gently peel off.
How many layers in a Petit Fours?
It's 3 layers.
Okay. Funny that it should be called a Petit 3, but it's not. It's called a Petit Fours.
Yes.
All right, fine.
I have 3/4 of a cup of apricot preserves.
Okay, delicious already.
If it's a little chunky, you might want to put in the food processor, use a little hand blender, and just get it smoothed out.
Okay.
So we're gonna take half of this and put it on 1 layer. Doesn't have to be perfect.
Is that half, you think?
Yeah, sure. We could put a little more too. It doesn't.
All right.
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
exactly.
And while you're doing that, I'm gonna get the other layer.
It's like lasagna, sort of.
Lasagna.
It's
We have a layer in
lasagna
it.
of desserts. The second one.
Okay.
Second
so now
layer.
the second one goes right on top. Okay, and then we can
pull
take
off
out
the
that
paper. Right?
paper. Exactly.
Don't forget to pull off the paper.
Yes. Otherwise, you're gonna have a very hard time cutting.
And now
it
I'm
out.
guessing that this jam goes here,
Yes,
right?
it does.
The rest of the jam. That's a big offset spatula, I must
It
say.
is.
I'm not blowing my own horn, but you know what they say, darling, big spatulas, right?
Go big or go home.
Yep. Okay. That's not what I was thinking, but something along those lines. Yeah. All right.
Okay. So now the last layer, we are gonna mold. And this layer, we're actually gonna leave the parchment on top.
Okay. Why?
Because we're gonna weigh it down.
Okay.
So see how it's
Yes.
not totally flat? Mm-hmm. We're gonna leave this on. We're gonna put this in the fridge and we're gonna put a weight on it. You can
Like
put
what?
cans on, you could put a gallon of milk on there.
So you have 2 cans of tomatoes.
So we have 2 cans of
That's part of the
tomatoes.
recipe. 2 cans of tomatoes for these Petit Fours.
Yeah, so just something heavy that, is gonna put pressure on it so
All right.
it flattens everything out.
And then it goes in the fridge.
It goes in the fridge for at least 3 hours, and
Okay.
overnight's fine too.
Right. So this has been sitting in the refrigerator. I'm going to take the cans off, right?
Okay.
And then we take this, right?
Yes.
And the paper comes off now?
Paper comes off
Let's do
now.
it.
Okay, so comes off.
Lovely.
And what we're gonna do is stamp these out. You need a small,
tiny little shot glassy kind of. Oh no, that's an actual cutter.
It is. It's like a little fluted biscuit cutter, but you can use round. You can use whatever you like.
Where'd you get that from? I love the fluted.
I think I got it from a restaurant store. It comes in a pack of
just
I
like
don't
this.
know, 20.
Should I do it?
Yeah. So try to go straight down.
Ooh,
all the way to the bottom.
That was hard. That's a bad one.
That's okay.
Sorry
we can
about
fix
it.
No, look. You see, look, it's all fixable.
Okay.
If they're a little crooked, you just smush it back together. It's fine.
Beautiful. Oh, these are
flat.
so wonderful.
Yeah,
I love these little things.
They're perfect.
How many kids do you have?
2. Yeah.
They must be the happiest kids in the world.
While you're doing that, I can get the glaze going.
Do it, sister.
All right, it's a white chocolate poured fondant. Now this looks like a lot, but it cooks down, and we need a lot to glaze the Petit Fours nicely. So this is 12 cups of powdered sugar. And this is gonna go in a double boiler.
You are not kidding, sister.
And I have a pot with some simmering water. It's about halfway filled up. And a metal, or you can use even a glass, thick glass that's heat proof. Just something that transfers the heat. Okay, so we're gonna put that in. 1 cup of water. And then we're gonna add 4 tablespoons of light corn syrup, which will help make it nice and smooth. And then we have 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 2 teaspoons of almond extract. And when this gets warm, we're gonna add some chopped chocolate, which I'm gonna show you how to chop up. Some white chocolate. You need good quality chocolate, because otherwise it won't melt right.
Where is that from? Where do you get that chocolate from?
Oh, the brand is Calabo.
Again, Calabo.
Yeah, Calabo is a great brand. Okay, so here I have a chunk of white chocolate, and I'm using a serrated knife. I just wanna chop it up into little bits. Okay.
I'm still cutting them out over here.
So the trick with this fondant is to get it the right consistency.
This is just
to
the best
coat.
recipe. I'm telling you, these are so delicious. All right, that's about as many. I could have probably done a little better job cutting them out, right? But sorry, they're delicious. The crumbs are good.
And you know what? They're gonna taste delicious. So if they're not perfect, it's better that they taste good.
Did you underbake these, or is this the actual?
No, it's a very moist cake.
These are chic, right? Chic, chic, chic,
Beautiful.
chic, chic, darling, chic.
Okay.
Right, so that's the glaze. Let's see it.
This is the glaze.
So let's try this. Should we just spoon, you think?
Yeah, with spoon and
Show me.
So go on the outside.
Oh, I see.
See how it
so it
drapes
drizzles
down?
Yes, I do.
See,
This is
see-
painstaking. Yeah, that's the thing about cooking. It's all patience, right?
Yeah.
And it's funny.
Especially
it's like,
baking.
Right. You don't have patience until you do, and then you get that it's all only about patience.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because you try to
It
rush
takes forever.
it,
You go
and
like,
then you make
really?
mistakes."
Could this be taking this long? And then it does. It just takes that long. Yeah.
It does.
You think you're making a mistake because it takes so long, but it doesn't. It just, everything takes a long time. All right, I'm going to do this one right here. Actually is working for me just to do it in the center, darling.
Is it?
But
Okay.
you're saying not to do 2 coats, but why not?
Oh, you can. Just don't go back.
Sorry. Oops. Sorry, little Petit Four. And here's the thing. If you were like, Rachel Ray or something, you'd say like, oh, this is really fun for the kids. But I don't think it's fun for kids. I think kids would really be annoyed with this.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
I
it's
see.
good to have a friend to do it with.
I know. How about this? I
Do
love
that,
this.
and maybe eat the rejects.
Exactly. We love eating rejects, darling. How long do these take to set up once you've glazed them?
Probably 15 minutes or so.
Right. Could you go back and pipe little letters or numbers
sure.
or stars or something? Of course.
Of course.
You ready for my innovation?
Yes.
What if this was in a cup with a spout and you just poured it?
Oh
Okay.
yeah, they have
Hello.
that for pancakes and stuff.
That's
too.
what I mean. I'm just being ridiculous now.
You become obsessive over it.
Yeah,
This
you
happens
do.
to me too. And sometimes, when I make cakes too, sometimes it's better just to leave it
Okay,
alone.
yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm stopping.
Otherwise-
Stop and just walk away. Except there are so many spots. Okay, stop. Yeah.
Kind of do that, because you kind of have the pieces that hang underneath.
Oh, right. You have
So
to
you can
feet. You have to get rid of the feet.
Yep. Petit Fours.
Should we taste them?
Yes.
Go for it. I'm gonna have one Petit Four.
Yeah, let's do it from over here.
So good. Do you say French words with an S at the, like Petit Four, like plural?
I say Petit Four.
Me too.
No
and hors d'oeuvre.
S.
Hors d'oeuvre, or
Yes.
just hors d'oeuvre, not hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, otherwise it would be hors d'oeuvres.
That's right.